Welcome back, everybody. We're having a conversation about skin that I could have for ages. You have seen our next guest solve a variety of skin dilemmas on her hit show, Dr. Pimple Popper, and she's just released her very first book, Put Your Best Face Forward. Today, she is sharing DIY solutions for common skin problems that a lot of us have, and we are ready to get some answers. Please welcome back to our home, Dr. Sandra Lee. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me. You know we always have issues. All of us have issues with our skin, whether we're children or we're adults. And so I thought I'd put together some of the most common things that people have and give you a good hack that you can use at finding things at home.
Which are inexpensive, and you don't have to run to a dermatologist's office, which could cost you hundreds of dollars.
Yes, it can. Absolutely.
All right, let's start with a very common problem, sunspots, that so many of us develop as we become older and as we age. First of all, what are they? Because I've heard them called age spots, liver spots. Are they the same thing?
They are the same thing, but I like to call them wisdom spots because we get more the wiser that we get.
That's nice.
And they're really from sun that we've had chronically over our time. And, you know, there's some genetic varieties too, you know, because if your parents have brown spots, you're probably more likely to get them yourself.
So they are from the sun?
They are from the sun, yes.
Wow.
The sun is, the sun, we have fun in the sun, but the sun causes problems too.
Okay.
So there's things that you can get in your pantry really that can help you, like tomatoes have lycopene in it, which is a natural lightening ingredient. If you apply it to some brown spots, it can help to lighten them subtly over time. Even acids like you have in grapes and in lemons and limes can help. Their citric acid can help to lighten brown spots. But one big thing I want to tell you is be careful with lemons and limes, because if you go out in the sun and have that applied to your skin, you can get a rash.
Oh boy.
And so if you do that, stay away from that, you know, but stay indoors and that'll help keep away the brown spots anyways.
So if you were to go to a dermatologist, if someone were to come into your office and when the brown spot's gone, you would use a laser?
Yeah, laser or liquid nitrogen. There's various, or chemical peels or things like that. Yeah, so there are great things that you can do at the dermatologist's office as well.
But it's going to cost more than the price of a lemon or a tomato.
And then you can have it in your sandwich too. So.
Exactly. So your next tip was something groundbreaking. When I read this, I thought, how is this possible? I know a lot of people come into the dermatologist's office for acne scars, and broken capillaries, which are a real problem. They're around the nose, they're on the cheeks. But you say we don't need a big expensive laser to get rid of it.
Potentially. I mean, some of the lasers do work really well to lighten, you know, to lessen your capillaries. But we have something like Afrin, which is over the counter. It's a nasal decongestant. It contains oxymetazoline in it. And that actually helps to constrict very superficial blood vessels. So it can help to temporarily lighten or lessen the redness in your face. But it is temporary, and that's the big caveat. Like, you can kind of get dependent on this. So you don't want to use it all the time. Save it for special occasions. Because sometimes if you use it day in and day out, the next day you don't use it, your face can look worse.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
okay, so be very careful. But
be very careful.
Is it in your nose? You put it
no, not in your nose. Yes, you want to like mix it with a little moisturizer and then apply it to your skin wherever you have redness.
And they will disappear.
You can see it disappear for the next few hours or so.
That is a game changer.
Yes.
I mean, that is, and again, because when you go to the, be careful for sure, but at the dermatologist to get the laser.
Yes, the lasers are usually really expensive, and there's something that you have to redo because, you know, our life continues, especially with rosacea and things like that. And being out in the sun, that actually worsens your redness.
And not to mention, there's a bit of a recovery with the laser, because I've had it done before where they turn really, really dark, so it looks like you have dark freckles everywhere.
Yes, I know, there is a downtime.
And then they scab off.
Yes, you've been there,
so
you know what we're talking about.
So this is probably a much better solution, or just a quick fix at least. Your other tip has nothing to do with skin. It actually has to do with our nails.
Yeah, which is actually something that people should know about. We as dermatologists, we are experts in the skin, the hair, and the nails. That is really all-encompassing in dermatology. Nice. So one thing that I like to do, if I have a broken nail and you can't get to the nail salon and it's annoying because it's getting caught on everything, if you have a tea bag and you have a little nail varnish and maybe some super glue, this can actually help to seal it and support it. What you want to do is you just want to cut out a piece of tea bag and place it over your nail, and then put super glue over that, and then a little nail varnish as well. And it really helps to support it and keeps it strong, and really helps prevent it from snagging too until you can get to the nail salon.
That is very clever. I mean, any woman who has long nails or has ever had a manicure knows that the super glue, we know that trick, but I'd never heard the tea bag.
Right, and usually if you're in a hotel, if you're staying somewhere, you're going to have tea bags in the hotel room, so you'll be able to find
That is very clever. I love you so much, Dr. Sandra.
I love you too.
This is just really just skimming the surface when it comes to how many things you help people with on your show on a daily basis. So this is the second season of Dr. Pimple Popper.
And there's
Congratulations
bigger
on that.
pops than ever. It's crazy the things that we're finding. They keep outdoing themselves and the patients that we get here. You know, we have patients that have, give birth to like bumps that are bigger than children, that bigger than a newborn. It's so wonderful for me, really, because I get to be a part of changing these people's lives, and I actually get to see it. I don't normally get to do that. I mean, I think all dermatologists, all physicians get to play this role, but for me to be able to see it and see how it has improved people's lives is really a blessing.
It's so true, and I mean, you really are changing people's lives. It's not about just getting rid of a few pimples. I mean, you're doing full surgeries.
Yes, they are full surgeries. They are serious surgeries, and they're really doing, helping somebody who has looked for help and hasn't been able to find anything, and it's just really wonderful stories. They're finding wonderful people, and they're unforgettable.
Well, look no further than Dr. Sandra Lee. We love you.